Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is the NW Sportscast. We are almost done with my series covering every single member of the Mariners bullpen. Today, we're talking about Austin Voth. The Mariners signed Austin Voth to a one-year contract worth $1.2 million this offseason. He was initially drafted in the 5th round by the Washington Nationals all the way back in 2013. And fun fact, he comes from Seattle. He was in the University of Washington, born in Redmond, Washington. So, kind of cool. He's a local guy. In his career, Austin Voth has a 1.5 wins above replacement, career 4.9 ERA in 139 games, 39 starts, 282 strikeouts. Last season with Baltimore, he was not that good. He threw 25 games, 5.19 ERA, 1-2 record. He struck out 34 in 34 innings, walking 15, with an ERA plus of 80 and a FIP of 5.10 with a WHIP of 1.558. Austin Voth's underlying numbers on Baseball Savant are also just not very good. He didn't qualify last season. If he had qualified, he would have only been in the red on 3 different categories, which would be barrel percentage, hard hit percentage, and chase percentage. So those are some of the Mariners' favorite categories, as we know, but still not a whole lot to love there. His strikeout percentage is low, his walk percentage is low, ground ball percentage low, low whiff rate, low expected ERA, low expected batting average, low run value for all of his pitches. So yeah, not a whole lot, honestly, to love about Austin Voth. Coming into what will be his age 31 season, and he'll turn 32 pretty early in the season, so he'll be 31, 32 this year. I have to say, I'm not super high on Austin Voth. I do expect him to be on the Major League roster on day one because we did sign him to a Major League contract, and I do think that we are expecting him to be a reliever, to serve as a long reliever. I think that we are going to use him in the role that we were going to use Anthony Desclafini in before we ended up trading Desclafini to the Twins as part of the Jorge Polanco deal. Let's see what the projections have to say on him. The projections have Austin Voth going for 58 innings with a 4.66 ERA, 1 save, a 3-3 record, 55 strikeouts, 22 walks, and a 1.43 WHIP. I have to be honest, if he gives you a 4.66 ERA and 58 innings with a 3-3 record, then that is good. Like, that is exactly what you want from a guy who you're paying $1 million to as a 32-year-old reliever. Yeah, I would love that. Personally, I actually think the projections are a little bit too high on him. I think that, his ERA, if you look at the track record, 5.19 last year. In 2022, 4.34. Then in 2021, it was 5.34, and in 2020, 6.34. So out of the last 4 seasons, he's been over 5 3 of the last 4 seasons. The chances that he goes below 5 next year, I'm not sure. But obviously, the Mariners do have a pretty good track record of taking random relievers and turning them into studs. So maybe Austin Voth's just going to totally break out for us and be insane. I'm also assuming that the projections are thinking he might start a few games for us. I think that if somebody were to get hurt early in the season, he'd probably be the first guy we'd call upon to replace them in the rotation, depending on how we view Emerson Hancock. But I think Jackson Kowar and Levi Stout are more emergency starters. Same thing with Trent Thornton. I think Trent Thornton's more of an emergency starter. So I think if somebody gets hurt early in the season, the guy you're going to turn to is Austin Voth, unless Hancock is just totally wows you away in spring training. But if Hancock is not there yet and not ready yet to come up to the majors, then Austin Voth is probably, there's a chance that he starts some games for us this year, which I'm not necessarily opposed to that. But he hasn't been incredible as a starter throughout his career. He's been pretty mid as a starter. However, 2022 with Baltimore, he was pretty good. In 2022, after being atrociously bad with the Nationals traded him to the Orioles. And with the Orioles, he started 17 games, had a 3.04 ERA, 83 innings, 72 strikeouts. So that's pretty good, right? 129 ERA plus. That was actually the best stretch of his career since he was 2019 at the age of 27. So could Austin Voth be good? Yeah, he could. Personally, I'm not as pumped up about him, but I do understand that the Mariners, if anyone's going to make him succeed, it's going to be the Mariners, especially being back in his hometown, being back locally in Seattle. That could totally help his game as just giving him a little more confidence, a little more familiarity. It's a pitcher's ballpark. Who knows? Maybe Austin Voth really pops off for us this year. But guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Am I too high? Am I too low? Am I just right? Do you guys like Austin Voth going into 2024? Do you think he's going to contribute? Do you think that it was a bad deal to sign him? I don't know. Do you think he makes the opening day roster? I think he will. I think that he is going to be one of those 8 guys in the bullpen on opening day, judging off the fact that we did sign him to the big league deal. But do you guys think he should be based off of his talent and based off of the other relievers that we have? Let me know down in the comments all of that and more. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification button. It helps us out so much to have the support of all of you guys as fans, not only of the channel, but as fans of the Mariners, because that's really what we all are. We're fans of the Mariners, and our goal is just to talk about the Mariners in a way that people can, learn something new and be interested and excited about our favorite team, and hopefully spread the love as much as we do, because we love the Mariners. Drew and I do as much as anybody, and we hope that you guys, of course, do as well. With all that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. We have one more reliever to talk about. Comment down below, who have we not done yet? I want to know if you guys know who it is. But we'll see you guys tomorrow for that one. And as always, go Mariners.